ドジャース本拠地熱狂、フリーマン復帰戦、大野球フィーバーにファン殺到。日本時間4月12日、米国時間11日、ロサンゼルスのドジャースタジアムでドジャース対カブスの注目の一戦が行われた。情報提供、スポーツネット LA。この日は主砲フレディ、フリーマンが足首の怪我から復帰。試合前のインタビューでフリーマンは、休養は必要だった。今は完全に回復し、走塁も安心してできる。と万全の状態をアピール。彼の復帰を待ち望んだファンが昼過ぎからスタジアム前に大行列を作り、まるで大谷翔平が登場するような熱狂ぶり。と現地メディアも驚きを隠せなかった。試合冒頭には大谷が打席に立ったが、相手投手の巧妙な攻めに3球三振。一方、今季絶好調の山本由伸が先発を務め、前回の東京シリーズに続き再びカブス打線を圧倒するピッチングを披露した。スタジアムはフリーマンの復帰と山本の好投で終始盛り上がり、大谷級のフィーバーと称されるほどの盛況ぶりを見せた。詳細な試合全インタビューや大谷選手の打席の模様は、この後の日本語字幕付き映像でお楽しみください。
Dodgers and Cubs coming up. If this doesn't put a smile on your face, nothing will. Max Freeman, after everything he went through last year with his brother Brandon, out on the field before tonight's game. Their dad's bobblehead night, and their big brother Charlie is going to throw out the first pitch before this game. It's time to call your shot, brought to you by Southern California Toyota. And since Nomar left Augusta and left the Masters to come work this weekend, you certainly get the honors tonight.
Well, I appreciate that, but obviously, you know, I was excited about being here.
Of course you were.
It is Freddie Freeman bobblehead, but at the same time, I won't pick him because I know there's another guy who probably usually picks the bobblehead guy, but I'm going with Tommy Tanks today. Tommy Tanks has a big night.
From the right side? Okay, I like that call.
I love that call shot. I'm going with Max's, Brandon's, and Charlie's father. He has a big night tonight. A little welcome back, Fab Five Freddy, big fly.
All right, he's missed 11 of the Dodgers' first 14 games of the season, and for the first time since March 29th, Freddie Freeman is back in the Dodgers lineup and doing so on his World Series walk-off bobblehead night. He is also our Dodgers voice, brought to you by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa.
Freddie, I know you're someone who takes a lot of pride in being out there every single day and avoiding the IL, but just how valuable was this week for you to heal this ankle?
It actually was very valuable. I've admitted it over this week to the Dodgers that I'm very thankful. I feel the best I've felt since I gotten hurt. Better before the Tigers series. So this was huge. I had an MRI. It just showed fraying of my scar tissue. So it's almost like a freeing thing. So I had that done, and then by Sunday, I felt like I can go. So I started doing live EPs on Monday and Wednesday, trajects yesterday. So a lot of things were going into it, but I feel really good. Hate to say it, but I might have needed the 10 days.
When you say just feeling better than when you started the season, I know how much work you put in this off season and stuff, and just with spring training. What just is the biggest difference, I guess?
So I've been running the bases the last few days, and I have no reservations about hitting a base or worrying about hitting it and rolling it. I feel as free as I possibly can be right now, way better than I have the last couple of weeks. So I have no reservations going into this game. I feel like I could steal a base. That's really how I feel. If there's times on my side, I'll be able to go now, and I feel really good about where my ankle is.
Not sure if you saw the people lining up outside the stadium.
Did, yeah.
That's Otani level bobblehead status.
Yeah, I got here at 12:30, and they were already out there. That was kind of crazy, and I do appreciate it. I just want to say thank you. This is really cool. Charlie's really excited. He's throwing the first pitch tonight, so if he can make it 2 years in a row throwing a perfect strike. But I do appreciate it. It's gonna be fun. It's awesome, and my family's really excited about this bobblehead too.
Dave was saying, if this was 3 years ago, you probably would have been playing this last week. Is this more of a reflection of just this specific situation, or kind of just generally being open to the idea of in a spot like this, if I can rest a little bit now, it might be better for me in the long run?
I think there's that too, and I think obviously just trusting and knowing the relationships we built, they have not just me, but everyone's best interests at heart in this organization. And I think I could have played through it, but was that going to be, in the long run, going to be beneficial? Especially now, looking back, these last 10 days, I mean, that was huge for me. Probably I would have tried to play through it. I obviously said I could play the day I went on the IL. I came out here and I hit, I ran, I did everything. I thought I proved to them that I didn't have to, but ultimately we made the right choice sitting down. But you know, it's hard. It was my first time since 17 since I broke my wrist to go on the IL. You guys know that I take a lot of pride in that, but sometimes, you know, I had surgery and I came back as fast as I could from that surgery. I wasn't feeling that great in spring training, but I was powering through, just trying to get ready for Japan. So just a lot of things were kind of just in the way, and, you know, sometimes you just got to sit for a second, and hate to admit it, but I needed it.
Be on the DL because it had been so long. Was this the first time you'd even missed a road trip since
yeah, I would say, well, I missed Colorado the last 3 games of last year, but yeah, it's very weird. Watching the games on TV, man, it looks really easy. But yeah, it's weird.
Dodgers and Cubs coming up in just a few minutes. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, good challenge against a good Cubs lineup. That's Michael Busch, the former Dodger, in the cleanup spot for Chicago tonight. Dansby Swanson will be picking it at shortstop as well. And, you know, since losing twice to the Dodgers in Japan, the Cubs come back to the States. They've reeled off 9 wins in 13 games. They lead the league in runs scored, Jerry. So this is going to be a bit of a different Cubs team we're going to see this weekend than the one we saw in Tokyo. Those 2 games.
A very confident Cubs team. They are swinging the bat. Kyle Tucker was just NL Player of the Week as well. He has been red hot. Circle him. You can't let him beat you, but really on down the line, this is a very good Cubs team that had high hopes to start the season to be a playoff team. They're playing like a playoff team.
Well, the key, Yamamoto, trust your stuff because your stuff is incredible. It can stifle a good offense like this. And the other thing, you know, I'm sure coming back from that road trip, the defense is saying, listen, we need to be better, a little bit cleaner, and help our pitcher out.
All right, so it's Freddie Freeman's bobblehead night. We love the bat pose, the Game 1 walk-off home run of the World Series. Shohei Ohtani in the last homestand hit a walk-off homer on his bobblehead night. And we also know the history here at Dodger Stadium. Jerry was here playing shortstop when Manny Ramirez on his bobblehead night hit a pinch-hit grand slam. So, Nomar, the pressure is on Freddie to do something big tonight in his return on his bobblehead night.
Freddie doesn't feel any pressure. Are you kidding me? He just comes through, picks the moment. He always rises to the occasion. Listen, I know it's his bobblehead. I know we want something great. You know what's great? Freddie Freeman is healthy and back out there. That's what I'm really excited to see.
Yeah, but when was the last time Freddie Freeman did something big at Dodger Stadium? You know, it kind of escapes my mind. But good to have Freddie Freeman back. He is healthy, Nomar. And I tell you, he is a game changer on the defensive end, obviously in the middle of the lineup. He's your 4-hitter tonight. And yes, fans, I was kidding. Fat Five Freddie, special.
Yeah, he's probably more nervous about Charlie throwing out the first pitch and make sure that it's a perfect strike like he did the last time he was here on Freddie's bobblehead night. It is the first of 3 games, the Dodgers against the Cubs. We will send it upstairs. Joe Davis and Eric Karros have the call. Take it away, guys.
All right, John, welcome to Friday Night Baseball on Sportsnet LA, brought to you by Jack in the Box. It's the Dodgers and the Cubs. Yoshinobu Yamamoto has been the Dodgers' best starting pitcher so far, and here he comes, ready to start this homestand. As we welcome you inside, hope your weekend's off to a great start. Joe Davis, Eric Karros, Kirsten Watson in just a moment. The Dodgers come off a 2-4 road trip and settle in for this homestand. It's good to be home, isn't it?
It really is good to be home. Good to be back in this weather in front of these fans. I expect them to play well, clean up the defense, the base running. I expect some hitting with Freddie back.
All right, as far as the pitching goes tonight, Yamamoto's been really good his first 3 starts. It began against these Cubs in Tokyo.
Yeah, it seems like he's just been getting better and better. You see what he did against the Cubs. 5 innings pitched, only 1 earned run. One of the things to look for in that game, he did not have a swing and miss on the fastball. Now, normally he doesn't really get many, but look for that splitter all night long to give the Cubs fits.
After 6 innings against the Phillies the other day, 1-1 with a 1.69 ERA as he gets ready to make his 4th start. That roar you just heard a moment ago is Charlie Freeman throwing out the ceremonial first pitch. His dad's back in the lineup today, Kirsten.
Joe, Freddie Freeman is back, and the ovation, it has been electric in here for his return. Fans were lining up early in this day to get his bobblehead. So he came back in perfect timing. He spent the last 10 days on the IL, recovering from re-aggravating that ankle. He slipped in the shower, and he said, as much as he did not want to go on the IL, it It was the best thing that could have happened to him. His ankle feels better than when he started the season. He's mentally just more free and in a good spot, whether it's defensively or running the bases. So he is more than thrilled to be back out there tonight, guys.
All right, Kirsten, it's like he scripted it, huh? Coming back on his bobblehead night. The Dodgers and Cubs starting a 3-game series on a beautiful night for baseball in Los Angeles. We've got first pitch coming up on Sportsnet LA. Southern California helpful Honda dealers, and it's nice to see Freddie Freeman back in that lineup, playing first base, hitting cleanup, followed by Tommy Edman and Will Smith. And the trickle-down effect of having a guy like Freeman back in there hitting cleanup, you get Conforto now down at the 7 spot, Pages in center, and Rojas starts for Muncy at third with the lefty on the mound. And the lefty is a good one, and Matthew Boyd. His first pitch of the game to Shohei Ohtani is hit in the ground to first, and a nice play by Michael Busch. 1 pitch, 1 out for the 34-year-old from Mercer Island, Washington, who's in his first year with the Cubs and through 2 starts. And here is Ohtani, grounded to first pitch of the ball game. He's reached in 29 consecutive games back to mid-September of last year. He's hitting above 400 in that time. A week before that on-base streak began, he homered against Boyd. On this 0-1 pitch, taps it foul. Here is that home run, September 6th last year. It was the only run the Dodgers scored against Boyd over 6 innings. That was part of Boyd's resurrection. Rare have been these chances, though, with runners on base. Chases strike 3.
Three excellent pitches. He started off with a fastball way in and crowded him, then ran that slider away. Then finishes him off with a slider out of the zone. I mean, really a textbook. He didn't give Shohei anything to hit.
Before Ohtani bats, let's get a word from Morongo.
Desi Banks, live April 25th. Get tickets now. Morongo.
Desi Banks opens for Ohtani. No score. Bottom of the 5th. Ohtani takes outside just by an inch. The 1-0. One of the 5 Japanese superstars on these 2 clubs that were perfect selections to feature in Japan to open the year. Into left center field for Happ. And dueling zeros through 5, Yamamoto and Boyd. Well, Ohtani running out of chances to extend that on-base streak, the longest active streak in the game. 29 games in a row. 0 for 3. Strike 1. Strike 2. Everybody's okay. Target set 2 feet outside. Put it right there. '27-year-old Ethan Roberts out of Sparta, Tennessee. His second game of the season with the Cubs, going away again. Oh, my target was away, but then the pitch was inside. A lot of funky on that.
That ball hit off his leg?
I don't know. There's so much to look at.
It looked like Shohei fouled it, but then it hit the catcher in the knee. Look at this. Boom.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it eventually got where the target was. Away. Kicks away. Rojas into scoring position. And it's 2-2 on Shohei. Roberts tries again. Ohtani swings and misses. He strikes him out.
They've been going inside a lot. They started to do it in Philadelphia as well. Just trying to just continue to pound Shohei inside. And there he went with the off-speed pitch. Get him now because there's going to be a time when he gets going. Oh boy.
ドジャースタジアムが再び熱狂の渦に巻き込まれたロサンゼルス。ドジャースとシカゴ、カブスの対決が目前に迫る中、この夜は特別な興奮に満ちていた。主役はもちろんドジャースの主砲フレディ・フリーマンだ。10日間の離脱を経てついに復活を遂げた英雄フリーマン。その帰還を祝うかのように球場には数千人もの熱烈なファンが早朝から行列を作り、彼のボブルヘッド人形を求めて殺到した。その光景はまさに大谷翔平級の人気ぶりを見せつけた。球場の空気はいつも以上に特別だった。この日を待ち望んだファンの熱気がスタジアム中にあふれ、試合前から興奮は最高潮を迎えていた。そして注目の始球式にはフリーマンの愛足チャーリー君が登場。堂々とした投球を披露し、観客席からは歓声と拍手が巻き起こった。まさにヒーローが帰ってきた夜にふさわしい幕開けだった。試合の展望では今シーズン抜群の投球を続ける日本人エース山本由伸の名前が響き渡った。圧倒的な球威を持つ山本なら勢いに乗るカブス打線をも封じ込められると専門家たちも口を揃えて絶賛。この夜のピッチングにさらなる期待が高まった。だが何といっても観客が待ち焦がれているのは大谷翔平の劇的な活躍だろう。過去29試合連続で出塁中という驚異的な記録を更新し続ける大谷。この夜も初回からフルスイングを披露したが惜しくも三振に倒れる。しかしそんなことでファンの熱が冷めることはない。むしろその豪快なスイング一つ一つに観客は息を飲み、次の打席での大爆発を信じて疑わなかった。さらに特筆すべきはフリーマンが語った復帰への強い思いだ。この10日間の休養は本当に必要だったと語る彼の言葉には怪我との戦いを経て得た確かな自信が宿っていた。試合前のインタビューでも今なら盗塁すらできる気がすると豪語し、その状態の良さを存分にアピール。スタジアム全体がフリーマンの完全復活を確信した瞬間だった。今回のドジャースとカブスの激突は両軍にとって今後のシーズンを占う重要なシリーズとなる。特に絶好調のカブスを相手に山本のピッチングとフリーマン、大谷を軸とした強力打線がどれほど輝きを放つかに注目が集まる。今夜の試合展開は見逃せない。さあ皆さん、あなたはこの試合をどう見ましたか？この歴史的瞬間に感動したらぜひいいねと熱いコメントをお願いします。